That's not better. They play that when they're having trouble. That's even better. Cool. Okay. Watch, this will get clean. All right. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Hardcorn, and we're back with You Know It, I Love It, and I know you certainly do. We're back with even more action Taimanin. The best stuff, made of the greatest stuff. We're always looking forward to Taimanins on Saturday. Today we've got ourselves a jam-packed situation going on. We've got several things and pretty big updates. And most importantly, today we have our newsletter. Always something lovely to see because it gives us a roadmap of what we're going to be looking forward to on the coming month. And this time it's August. So everybody, welcome to PAWGust. Welcome to Fat Ass White Girl August. As you can see, we've got the strongest white girl in the whole game over here. She's got the horns because, well, she's magic. And she's also the strongest character we've got right now. But who knows, maybe our newest character, Maya Cordelia, can certainly take the reins from the Queens of the Ice Age over here. Oh, goodness. But how's everybody been today? Y'all having a good afternoon? You had a good day today? For me, I'm just more or less excited to go get some sleep. That's always the best thing for me, because it's my Sunday right now. So I'm always looking forward to get my sleep in, go have myself some time in time, and then we can just start off my week right, knowing that we'll be having that. Obviously, they had some good little updates over there in Squad as well, but most importantly, we're here for the big ticket item, which is the newsletter. So without further ado, let's get it started. So starting off, we're going to go over here. Oh man. So there's several big updates that are coming out this month. Starting off with in the next week, I think on August 4th, we've got Maya Cordelia joins the battle. That's right. This is a character, frankly, most people don't know because if you didn't, she is from the Prison Battleship series, okay, or Kengoku Senkin as it's so lovely called. More people know about Kengoku Senkin 1 because it has an OVA and it's a pretty star-studded cast inside. It's also directed by Murakami Terumi, who directed the original Taimanin OVAs as well. So you know it's a very high-quality product. Let me move this over here. So you know it's a very, very high-quality product. And obviously the other two games in the series, Prison Battleship 2 and 3 did not get the same sort of treatment, but they are thematically very strong and also another great side series if you aren't too familiar with them. Everybody should. They are part of Taimanin history in the say the least, because they after the certain points in the whole lore and everything, they explicitly state like, all right, it's now all part of the greater multiverse, and the Prison Battleship series takes place a long way in the future, like hundreds of years in the future from where Taimanins are at. Like Taimanins are like 2070, these girls are like 2500. So it's several hundred years after the extinction of mankind. Not really, but you get the idea. So obviously she joins the battle, and she has several other aspects as well that we'll talk about. Number one being not the weapon support, that's for next. So we have, she joins that. The same sort of setup when a new character arrives. Do their missions, do their stuff, and it's like do their missions, do their stuff. It's very worthwhile to do. But most importantly, this character is not like any other release we've had previously. Anne Rose is our first, obviously paid package character, and because of the way legislature works for gacha games like this, when it's paid, it stays paid. She cannot ever come out of it, sadly. Not until the game ends and then they restart again, they'll give it to free. No. The most that Anne Rose will have is a discount. So obviously you have the package period that's going to last a month, but even with that, she's also a character purchase period for gems. So when they say she's a limited run collaboration character, she really is. She is 1,800 gems to purchase, so it's not too far-fetched out of the ordinary to have her. It's like most character releases, all character releases up to this point, besides a few, are 1,200, so you need another 600 to get her. So that means start doing your supporters, start farming your events, start looking at tickets that you already have. So, yeah. Start saving up your gems as quickly as possible, because this also means, when they say it lasts from August 18th to September 15th, that's it. That's the only chance you're going to get her until they give you another prescribed date of when we're allowed to pick her up again. That could be never. That could be in December. Who knows? We don't. So obviously you have until September 15th to make your decision and make your final solutions. So get used to it. It's a sad state of affairs, but they know how to rank. They know how to rank in their FOMO with RPGX. So I guess they're trying to put that sort of stuff in here in the first place. So obviously you get the red present box, Doki Doki present, you know, stuff from leveling up, affinity, all that good stuff. But this is the most important thing right here, being she shares weapons with Ingrid and Ragnarok. So Frigid Alivagar, Ignis Blade, Shigami Basara, all the good stuff. Now it's going to be a lot harder for you to get Ragnarok weapons and Ingrid weapons as well. So it makes me wonder, it's like she's probably going to have her, she doesn't have her own weapon type, but she shares, which is understandable. That's what they did with Anrose. So good luck to everybody. I really mean it. So they also have, let's see, go to window capture. Let's go move these around. Let's show off the video of what Maya looks like in the first place. Go find it over here. If I could find it. If I could find you. If I could find you. Because I don't know where you're at. Because it's on... Should be on there. There it is. There it is. Let's F11 that. Then go to window capture. There we go. And the game is still on behind it. Fantastic. Oh, what a night. We don't need F11 because we have to change tabs. Let's go over here. Maya Cordelia, everybody. There's our good lady over there. That's time for F11 now. Dude, they just never even realized to turn down their sound effects. It's so loud. Alright, so let's go back and take a look at what she's got. Obviously, her package, you know... So I guess she's going to be a pretty special package, to say the least. I wonder how much that's going to cost, because traditionally it'd be cost between $45 and $90. But obviously you'll get her big old fucked up fencing saber. You'll get her Demonite and Nanomachine, a ton of gems, LR materials, because that's also another thing we're going to get added. We'll talk about that. So her weapon, Cordelia, wow, because she is the Princess of Cordelia. Incredible, isn't it? It's almost like it's her name. So obviously it shares with Ingrid and Ragnarok, so they can use it too, but it doesn't get any bonuses out of it. So Swordmaster is active, damage increases by 20% per attack, that's fixed. And every time Swordmaster is activated, its number of attacks increases by 1 up to 6, minimum 3. Increases damage dealt to all enemies by 25 to 50. So obviously this thing is going to be, it has to be a 1-5 wonder, because this is a fixed 20% boost, so we shall have that regardless. And then it increases the attacks of Swordmaster when it's active by 1 up to 6. So obviously a worthwhile striker type character. I think she's probably and I think in her like Twitter video, which is why I opened it up in the first place, it shows what type she's gonna be, because I think she would round out with Ingrid. So it'd be Ingrid blue, Ragnarok green, and Cordelia red. It makes a lot of sense to do so. And so we got increases damage dealt to all enemies by 25 to 50. So it's just she's going to be raw power. So I wonder what kind of healing she's going to have in the tank, because if she gets fucked up, I wonder what's going to happen there, because they can't make their collaboration characters weak. They did that the last time, and it actually was one of the most horrible experiences for them. Because not only did it top off with the fact that Anne Rose is paid and she will be forever paid, she is now she was stuck being terrible until last year. So we'll just have to wait and see. And obviously she had her costumes and everything. These are all modified sprites from her from RPGX and from Kengoku Senkin as well. You can check this out. Well, they don't have the Kengoku Senkin. No, they do. They have it's part of, I think, the second Kagami art book. So that comes with it to talk about Kengoku Senkin 2. They don't have any of the later stuff from they have very few things for 2 and 3. A lot of stuff for 1, obviously, because it's another side series it did successfully for Lilith. This one caught my attention when I was looking at it, because it's the same design as White's clothes. Like they just took them off of hers and put it on that. I like it. It's a good look. It's a good look. Which one is there it is. It's a sprite from the game modified to fit this one. Look, she's got ears and she's got a crown. Wow, that means she's royalty. Very cool. And then, where is it? So it looks like a Cordelia-style swordsmanship is going to be her Taimanin art. Sword Waltz and Orbital Socket's going to... Orbital Socket's probably what her... it's probably her signature red skill. It's armored, and she just, looks like a pretty easy skill to miss in the first place. Honestly, we go over here, her target's on this side, and she also procs her finisher as well. I don't think in any of these clips in the first place they show her using the finisher, which is probably linked to her, which is probably her passive in the first place. The one thing I don't like about the finishers being always active is that it messes up your dodge. You either if the animations take too long, she's gonna get her shit kicked in, which is why they don't typically show their characters on the highest floors possible, because they're just gonna get beat up and instantly killed for for extremely long animations, which is a problem for a lot of characters in the first place, at least for modern ones that don't come with the armor. Because Orbital Socket over here is just obviously a big overhead slash. She just goes, okay, here I come. Get ready, and then she just does for 2 million, which is pretty good, because it's obviously it's inflated due to the innate crit damage modifier inside Ingrid. So this is her that's her red skill. Oh, she did activate it. It doesn't show it as an activation then. And there's Sword Waltz activating. Okay. So it looks like Sword Barrier when it looks like red active. What do we get when we have that? Attack boost, defense, and speed. So she's probably going to have a pretty sizable defense and attack buff inside, so she can actually take these things in the first place. The speed obviously is very worthwhile, so she can finish these long animations. She's Ingrid 2 in the most literal sense. Now her skills are all armored together. So now we're seeing her in green, because limited Mirabelle is pure green. I don't exactly know why you would be using this supporter in the first place, because it's a critical rate. I was thinking every time she uses her ultimate or something, it adds another little buddy, and she's not exactly. We didn't see the ult yet either. So Thalos Quintet, Trifalcasades. I can't read it from here. And Sword Barrier. So it looks like in green you're gonna miss out on the attack boost, and that means that's probably an increased defense boost or something, or faster speed. So it's even faster speed then. Okay. Galaxy Divide. Thank you, Cordelia. Thank you, Maya Cordelia. Looking good. Oh, cool. Limbus Company. Let's go here, because I'm pretty sure they have it on this. There she is. Yep. So she does round out the supporter triangle, does round out the color triangle. So you can take her cape off. That's a selling point, everybody. You can take her cape off, and then she looks like Ozma. Oh, look, it's also this character is also voiced by Yukikaze's same VA. So clone Yukikaze, Lily Ramses, original Yukikaze, and Maya as well all share the same VA. They're really getting the mileage out of her, to say the least. And obviously, she's a human suppressed character. I didn't expect anything else. Great job. The Principality of Cordelia, it's Maya herself. Oh my god, Universal Studios Hollywood, buy a day, get a second day free? Wow. What the hell do I want to stay in that hellhole for? Nice. It's doing numbers. Cool. Alright, now I'll go back over here. She looks pretty fun, to say the least. I will agree there. But it's like, I maintain a degree of cautious optimism. Because it's like, she could have some certainly crap features, because they did not show off what her blue colors are going to look like. So that's probably going to revolve around, like, projectiles or something. She already has speed up built inside her, so imagine, like, oh, three skills? 3 skills? Oh, boy. Alright, put that there. Okay, so now that we have that done, next up is the new weapon and supporter rarity added. This is how you know your game is getting older, because they don't add a lot of new mechanics, they add in stats. This is the big padding situation that's one of the biggest drops in the entire game right now, next to a big collaboration character. This is almost anniversary level stuff. UR to LR. That's right, everybody. It's time. We're at year 7 for this game. I would have expected it sooner, but now we finally have many, many years of imbalance of our URs. They could have certainly added a whole bunch of quote-unquote URs we have in the game, and then put them into SR, and I would not mind, because they're kind of crap. In this case, now we can upgrade our stats again for these weapons. And let me see, it's on their channel, because they have a really good they have a great video explaining what the fuck is LR tier. Stop. So let's go watch. What does it mean for the new type of rarity? Because this is actually a pretty substantial this is a pretty substantial change to the game. And obviously they're going to drop it on a brand new character when everybody has eyes on the game. So there it is, window capture, F11. Let's just watch this 30 seconds long and we'll talk. Alright, so this is obviously the LR rarity. Well, they really need to expand other stuff with this, so I imagine this is going to start coming to supporters maybe next year. But they're obviously starting it off with weapons, because anything with weapon stats in the first place will dramatically increase your damage. That's why everybody's so adamant on picking up skill copies and everything like that for their stuff. I mean, it makes sense to do so. Let's see. Yeah, legacy rarity. Ooh boy. The one thing I don't... It's like a weird complaint about it, because it's designed with to fill up the entire space right here, like with normal R, SR, UR stuff. Is designed to fill up this whole portion right here, because the S and the U fill up this entire section, and then this it just leaves this like big empty space right here. Because I'm like, did they have to really pick L? That just feels like I'm missing out on that. It's like, I don't know. That's just like a me thing right there. But either way. So obviously when you upgrade your weapon, their max cap now is going to go from 60 to 70. And it looks like you also retain You obviously will reset their levels, so you need to level it up. I'm sure it's going to cost a ton of resources to level these up again. They shouldn't be impossible to do though. But they add in two new resources. So now we have LR mats that we need to upgrade our weapons. So it's probably going to be like going from 60 to 65. It's going to be 1, and then 65 to 70. That's going to be 2 or something like that. And it would take 10 like for these. Because it's these look like they're all craftable for the most part. And this is going to be a new UR tier rarity item, so this is going to be craftable pretty quickly. I hope they add this into crafting as soon as it comes in, because that's going to be some real shit. It's going to take like weeks to get them normally, and then they'll somehow, you know, put them in there in the first place. They spent 16,000 gems to do something. What could it be? Oh, no, they spent 116,000 gems. 140 for those, not too bad. Oh, I'm being stupid. It's for both supporters and that. I just watched the video too. So obviously now it applies immediately to both. So now you have to upgrade your entire arsenal all over again. Thankfully, it's like we pretty much understand what it's going to be in terms of, you know, what are we going to upgrade that's going to be worthwhile to do, and then just go from there. I imagine like picking these up will be something like a VR, Total War Shop rewards and everything like that. And obviously you have to craft these or find them. But now weapons and supporters also now have Magatama slots, which is what these legend skill slots are for. Let's go here. So it costs 5 to reroll and then 10 for our ores, which is kind of painful to say the least. I really don't like having to roll for items. I already hate having to roll for stats in for disk drives and squad. Doing it here, great. Yeah, the skill slot reroll thing is going to be absolutely brutal. Damage, and it's like, wow, look at that. Increased damage dealt to human type enemies. What's the minimum? What's the maximum? We don't know. So it's probably one of those cases. It's like, you know, minimum 1, maximum 5 type of roll. So now you have to get 3 copies of the same thing. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but it's like, all right, damage dealt to human type enemies. You need a damage dealt to human weapon, damage dealt to machine, and damage dealt to demons. Oh, yeah, baby. I now need to get 15 copies of New Year Felicia, so I have 1 for each one of them. Ugh. Lord have mercy. So, okay, so you can craft them immediately. So that's good. And so these are the legacy items are farmable as well. Legacy rare. Oh man. Exciting stuff, everybody. This is obviously going to be this is going to be brutal to say the least. Oh man, who's ready to upgrade their materials again, because I guess we don't have enough to do in this game for some reason. Let's see, where is it? Go to the news. It's news we can use. Well, wasn't that fun? Who doesn't love a good old stat padding situation? It reminds me of Grand Blue Fantasy right now, where it's like, all right, we've added a whole bunch of stuff into the game. Our player base is aging. Our game is 12 years old. What do? We get stats, of course. We've got to get some stats. It's not even like it's not even like it invalidates your work or anything like that. It's just more. It doesn't. We'll just see. It'll be a substantial upgrade for when they happen. Now the question is, it's like, because I wonder what I want to do on that Saturday, so we can get one character to have an LR weapon. It'll probably be for Maya, so we can show that off. Let's see. So we'll go to here. Next up, club joint training is in the game. That's right, everybody. A feature they added in 2 years ago almost is now club joint training. A new content where players can challenge enemies alongside the fellow club members. There's a whole little letter they put out the other day talking about what is this game mode. If you've played Guild War or any other sort of like you fight enemies in a PvE situation to get points, that's what this is going to be. Compete with other clubs to get more points. Exciting stuff, I know. But hey, that's what we're looking forward to. This is obviously something new and very much worthwhile to do, which is why I've been very much trying to get the people in Grandma's Boys to do that, and I need to put out a recruitment statement in another couple of places. So if you're looking for a club, come check out Grandma's Boys. I have slots open now, that's for sure. And I'm going to need people for club joint training. And obviously, please donate. If you're in there, please donate some more. It's very expensive to do, and it's very expensive to run this. I have to farm multiple times a week so I can keep the buffs up. Even then, it's like, because I don't play this on my phone, I have to do this like on my own time. I need to probably do some other club management things. But obviously, club joint training, look out for the new rewards. There will probably be that's probably going to be another place where you pick up good old UR, LR mats and everything to help uncap faster. Get stronger, join a club. It's always worth it. I need to clear my friend list anyways. Oh, that's right. When I'm on like Streamlabs, I can't do that. Alright, so next up, next week we have another Arena Tower expanded to the 150th floor. What's up, Gory? What's up, Coon Knight? Everybody's showing up? But the 150th floor arrives. Going from 130 to 140 was an absolute fucking nightmare because it added in. So we thought, you know, for the longest time, oh, the enemies weren't strong enough. They're getting too weak for us, and then they come back there and run it back with enemies with like 20 or 30 million HP and deal 80 to 90,000 damage with their attack with skill hits, and then their basic strings deal like a quarter of your health with maximum upgrades. So everything is dangerous and everything is a lot harder now because oh my god, I still remember when we did that when the first set when 140 came around last time, and Kerr and I literally teleported behind me and straight up one-shot me from full health. It was absolutely hilarious, and it's also a really bad omen of things to come. I can only imagine what hell awaits us now. They got me scared, bros. They got me scared. I'm shaking in my boots because there's got to be something up there that's just as bad. If they're immune to freeze, I imagine they're going to start implementing other like debuffs like that as well. Not just freeze, but like immune to slow, or it's like they have like an invincibility situation, like the Kanaloas, where they have that, or they'll put more of those Kanaloa enemies in there. Ugh. I do find it kind of neat. You can probably make like a pure human racial build. Like Ozma, who is a character designed specifically to destroy demons. Like you just roll all demon damage on all of her stuff. Demon damage Magatamas, supporters, everything like that, where she's got like a 500% modifier against demons, and she still loses to like Mirabelle or like especially Azusa. But it's like, it's just funny. But I wait to see what happens on the from 140 to 150. We'll see if Cool Mom can carry us once again. But obviously, I've got several other things in the tank that can help us probably at least make an attempt to get through. That'll be certainly one to go look out for when we hit next week. And then here comes August events. We've got a login event. So we've got enhancement stones, platinum gotcha ticket, own send stuff, strategic manual ultimate. So they're giving away these now, which is good. Phantasmal Die, Mirage Crystals, gonna need them for that new Maya Cordelia you're all gonna pick up. You better pick her up though, because who knows when she's coming back, right? So Summer Gacha event, make it double. That's right, event gacha featuring the double UR drop rate of the premium gacha will open. Worth it if you're a new player or looking to get some of those copies so you can 5-5 them. So you got Voucher Summer Vacation Special, Talisman of Mystery, Opaque Special Die Ample, and so many more. Gotta be great. Let's see. August. August's golden past is, of course, Fentanyl herself. She's making you turn into a zombie for the way you're bent over and working on yourself like that. Gotta love ourselves one day job Phantasma, because that's our August series of outfits. Is the girls are working. They are already working girls, but now they're working undercover. So Fentanyl over here is just being her absolute self, and it's like this must be the summer of pink women, because it's like we've obviously got Fentanyl doing her thing. We've got Remelia and Zenless. We've got some Satsuki and Blue Archive. We got lots of stuff going on there. It's this. We're thinking pink this summer. So now we have new and repeated event stories. New event, She from the Star. So it's obviously a snake weapon event. The best skins in the game. The greatest sword user is over here with her rebellion at home. She's got that looking cool. Psycho with her nice legs. She's got herself the big butt kicker special. Fantastic stuff. And Guardian swagging it up as always. Looking good, my man. We got Azuki Sensei, Mahaptama, Atrapta, Hindi special. And then we have a repeated event story. Demon Island spinoff, Midsummer Princess. They didn't even give any sort of picture for that, which kind of sucks, because this is the one where it's like Princess Scoundrel, Demon Island spinoff. Give you some Midsummer Princess skins, and you get all that cool stuff in there. Because this is if you already have it, you can trade it in for some sort of nice reward, what is it called? Demonites and Nanomachine fragments. Oh, your birthday's over there in August, Avalon. Congratulations. We got 30 days to find out what your birthday is. That was Felicia's event. Well, there you go. If you don't like Felicia, then you can get yourself probably some Demonite items. I already have it for Miss Felicia, so I'm not too worried about it. Next up, new and repeated packages. So now we have Goddess of Victory package for Azusa. Gotta love it. She now has 2 limited packages, and it's also now impossible to roll anything for Rinko or her. She is one of the worst characters in the game to get weapons for, and it makes me mad. So obviously hers is it's the Goddess of Justice package, but it's it's just too easy to call it Goddess of Victory, because when you use Azusa, you fucking win. So now we have we have Nikki, and now she has her Nikki package, and she has her Zenless package. She really is a woman of the people. So we have Goddess of Justice Azusa. That's the supporter, and then the Sword of Justice Astraria. That's going to be the weapon, I guess. What is this going to do? That's another question. Look at that. She's so regal, so cool. She's so cool, so regal, and she can't fucking see it all. It's like Pegasus Fantasy. What is it? Saint Seiya. There she goes. She needs her golden armor and everything. If we can color this gold, that would be fantastic. Turn it into something right out of the Knights of the Zodiac. I'd like that. Justice is blind, that's for sure. I thought when I first saw this, I thought why are there snakes around here? Is she supposed to be like Medusa or something? But no, it's just part of the robe. It's part of the spring water robe effect. She probably does have Daredevil sonar in the first place. I think she was born blind, but obviously, she became the slayer that she is. So I'm very happy about that. I'm glad to see that she is once again she's gonna become meta relevant, as if she never stopped being it in the first place. Exciting stuff. And after that, we have repeated limited package. It's a Taimanin Lapis, another good supporter, but it's obviously this is green Lapis, And this is the one where they wanted you to do like, oh, you need to make her be an attacking character when she's designed as a multifunctional support, but not on the same level as Shizu. So there you go. If you really wanted her to attack that badly, I just bought this mostly for the costume in the first place because it looks really cool. So this is pretty good. But what I'm more concerned with is the return of Cool Mom. That's right. Today's thumbnail is sponsored by Cool Mom in the first place. What is it? Taimanin Shimura. She gets to have Hajime and Kizuna, her husband's ice greatsword, and now she gets to wield it too. This is also probably one of my favorite supporter lineups in the first place, where it talks about the entire story of her, Kiara, and her late husband, and how she tries to be a good mom regardless of her status. And she doesn't want to see her child grow up or be in danger, but the world moves on without old Ragnarok. So it's like she has to grow up and go to career day with her daughter. It's great. The weapon itself is designed for, Total War and VR. It puts her in mostly a support role, which is what Ragnarok doesn't really want to do. But she can still deal pretty solid damage through it. Obviously, her package weapon still leads the way. But it's a nice side grade. It's a nice side grade situation for her. See, because I remember specifically saying that during that time. We call them side grades when the character is really good, and we call them upgrades when the character is bad. White got an quote-unquote upgrade. Ragnarok gets a side grade, or another way to play her. But obviously, the costume is very much worth it. You can take off most of her clothes, you can give her a cool sword, worth it every time, because we love Cool Mom. After that, repeated packages, Squad Leader's Day Off, GI Aloha, got it going on, baby. I love me some Chocolate Woman, so making her look like that's what I'm looking forward to. I already have this, obviously, because I'm not missing Mirabelle. I don't miss anything for her. She's one of my favorites in the whole game. So she's looking thick as hell, strong too, and you can take all of her clothes off too. It's great. But obviously this was a previous Golden Pass, so it's going to be astronomically and prohibitively expensive. And you also don't get any of the benefits the Golden Pass has, so it's like, crap. Sorry, Mirabelle. I'm sorry you have to get relisted this way. And it's the same thing too with, it's Miss Kara. Hello, Kara. Look, Kara the Bloodlord returns with her day job package. She knows how to really throw it back, giving those pom-poms. Those bloodbuster pom-poms right there doesn't save her from being terrible, but she can look good doing it. I know that for sure, because I remember when Kara actually released last year. It's been year to date for Kara at this point, and she still sucks. We're making it through, everybody. We can handle it. She'll be better one day. I believe it. I'm going to keep trying. I'd learn all I can with Kara, but I just can't get around some of the stuff that she has to deal with. Same thing with Foxy Grandma. Obviously, Autumn Inagaya, one of my favorite packages, because this is, I think this is her second or third Golden Pass costume, because she obviously brings in dividends from people like me who absolutely adore Foxy Grandma. I think she's awesome. I think she's great. It takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of skill to play her because she's kind of crap in some aspects, but actually really strong. She knows how to bring it back. She knows what's going on. She sucks in Total War, but if you play her, you know it's going good. She's a high APM character that when you actually are only doing like 4 skills, that's it. But she's good though. Well, she's good because I know how to exactly what to do with her and to succeed. But it's like she's not as like she's like a middle of the road character. She always has been, but she's also very strong in certain areas. She'll win eventually. She'll outlast you, that's for sure. Next up for new costumes, Noah. That's right, baby. Noah returns. One day job Noah lasts for the entire month. Rescue me from mediocrity, Noah. Because now Noah is actually good. They gave her a nice costume that makes her butt look enormous. That also mean I'm almost about to say it's like, oh, does that mean Noah have new voice lines? But no, Grammarly still can't afford her because she's literally Paimon, which sucks. And then obviously, this is what I was looking forward to. When I saw this in the email, I was like, I'm gonna come, bros. I'm gonna fucking come. Holy shit. Because I got exactly what I wanted. Original outfit Azuma. Azuma now has her original outfit from Kara the Bloodlord. The Kara crew has arrived because we have Texas MILF we have Texas MILF Kara, and we have Super Slutty Rin. It's like older women, extravaganza, back to school. The Cougars have come out to play. That is for sure. Holy shit. It's like, look at that. The teacher is going to teach in something like that. Can you believe it? She is all pro, to say the least. Look at that. She don't even button up her pants. She don't give a fuck, man. You can probably change Kara's haircut too, but it's like, now she's all like great. They didn't really, I don't know why they did this, because her skin is already so pale, and it's like, and everything like that. So they gave her black glasses, they gave her a grayish lavender top, and then they gave her white pants. She's almost going to turn invisible at this point. And then of course we got Rin over here being her absolute best self. She's the school counselor everybody wants to see. They're going to make an Explore With Us video of her messing with you, to say the least. Wee mama. But obviously, summer holidays, great stuff. And the best part about it is, these babies are permanent. They're permanent, everybody. Oh, happy day. Kara gets a wonderful costume. I get classic Azuma. And people get to have the wonderful situation of riding the lightning with Rin. Great stuff. And then we go over to repeat costumes. It's the one-day job selection. Sussy Jinglei returns with working at the Chinese restaurant that her parents own. And then we have Car Hop Hebiko. I never noticed this, actually. It's got the little tentacle special there. It's an octopus burger. It says Hebiko on there because she's an octopus. Can you believe that? And then we have another return for one-day job. We have Take a Dump on Me Kurenai. We have Cheerleader Oboro, and we have a Shrine Maiden Shisui. One of her best costumes, I gotta say the least. And of course, all the way down there at the bottom, it doesn't scroll that correctly. We have Flight Attendant Lapis, and we also have Mechanic Ingrid. I obviously love Mechanic Ingrid. I remember when this came out, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. This is great, because it gives her mega braid that we don't ever get to see very much. I really wish they would use it more often, because it accentuates the fact that her hair is enormous. She can go over there, it's like, she's going to use that to extend the distance of her winch, and then pull cars out of, and use it to pick up cars and everything like that. She's got her own towing service and everything like that. Great stuff. All in all, it's a pretty solid month to come out. We've got a new character that is the definition of hyper limited, and a bunch of other stuff too. It's like, whew, lovely stuff. Cool. All right, so with that, it's obviously then the coupon is for gems times 150. I'm not going to explain it out there, but we can now go back to the game. So what do you guys think of the newsletter in the first place? Got cool stuff? Is there cool stuff in there? Something that makes you go like, yeah, I want to pick that up? I want to get those Azuma outfit. I want to get the Azuma outfit, that's for sure. That's where it's at. Like, my goodness, she doesn't have to look. They didn't have to bring that back, but they did, man. They did. They really did. And it's like, oh, that's good. That's fantastic. Move this. Move this back here. Stop sticking the damn window. I'm gonna put on my vertical format monitor. Obviously, yes, Maya is everyone's number one priority in the coming month, because you need to pick up enough stuff at least until the middle of September to give everything you've got, because she's limited characters in an even more limited time, that's always a problem, because to survive with her is going to be another thing in the first place, and that's always a question. So it makes me wonder, is like, just how will they ever bring Maya back? Will they ever be doing something with her? Will she be a permanent, like, physical, like, dollar amount you can get her for, and then do that? That's always another question. I wonder how she's going to play, because that's always a determination for that in the first place. Because obviously we're very concerned about, like, what are they going to do mechanically when they finally get in the game? Are they going to be terrible? Are they going to be like another difficult character to get through with? Oh look, we got another one of that. I'll reward you if you deliver results. Thanks, Mom. Well, I mean, she lasts exactly 1 month from drop point from gems. So, what's it gonna be? All right, we took care of not Renee Zellweger. It's a well, she does look like Renee Zellweger. I forget what the name is. Cameron Diaz. We took care of Cameron Diaz over here last week. That was a really good event, actually. I like that a lot. Our event shop. Well, let's clear that out. Because I'm just waiting until next week, because, you know, we've got the big stuff coming out, all the big guns. Because all this week I have been spending a lot of time to just pick up items, start crafting things, so I can get ready for when Maya drops, and I'll have something for Saturday. Because on Friday I've got Magic pre-release, and I want to do Persona 5 that day too. I probably won't, actually, because I need to work on the video. They cannot make her terrible. I don't think they will, but sometimes I just don't know. Guilty by name, Fuma Aman. Fuma, your mommy. Let's do that. Let's finish up some of our daily stuff so we can get that going, to say the least. Unmute the game. It's a good costumes month, to say the least. Yeah, we were having connection problems yesterday, and and today's storm did not help. I know that sucked, because it's like the game died, and it's like, oh great. Well, it didn't die off. It was just when it did the good old-fashioned, oh, your connection dropped. Oops, that means your stream's over. Bye. Like, that sucks. That really makes me feel sad. Because I wanted to show off fighting the boss there, and well, that didn't work out very well. The game managed, because my internet connection managed to shit the bed. Because, I mean, what was it? This week, like, well, after we finished the crown battle and everything like that, it was just walking around and talking about confidants and everything. So it wasn't anything too crazy. Because you can already tell, like, the first 15 hours of the game, I know, ridiculous. Like, the first 15 hours of the game have been very, very linear. Like, wow. Oh, who did I send to get? I sent Morgana to do it. Because I wanted all of my damage dealers to stay on there so I can progress it faster. I sent him to do it because it's like, all right, that makes it easier. because Ryuji already learned PAWGust, so he can boost his attack power. We already were dealing with like 100 something damage every on every attack, so I was like, perfect. We'll be done within about 3 minutes, and that's exactly what happened. After that, it was like, all right, you stole his heart. Kamoshida wants to kill himself, all that stuff. It was like, that's fine. The story progressed, and I was like, but I wondered this specifically after it happened. This is it's a very good start to the game. It's because inside the story itself, it's like, I really appreciate though that you start off, nobody likes you in the game. Like you have to you have to legitimately work to make your friends already in the team in the first place, because what is it? The Phantom Thieves crew is there together in the first place because of necessity, and then they become friends that way. For the most part, I don't think they would have been friends at all unless there's circumstances regarding. So they have to like work together in that sort of aspect in the first place. It's not like in Persona 4 where it's like everybody's sucking his dick the moment he walks in the door. It's like people hate you. People are like, they want you to leave. They want you to like leave school and everything like that. I'm like, this is good. The odds are quite literally against you and you have to work for the respect. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have, but then it's like, once the Kamoshida thing is over, I'm like, where? It's like, but the thing is, after Kamoshida's thing is completed, I'm like, where do you go from here? Like, that's a very serious subject matter that they dealt with. That feels like a final boss situation, and it's like, I wonder if they really just blew their load on like the very first like 20-hour section of the game, and I'm like, that can't be it. That really can't, because it's like, that's too good of a beginning, and they cannot squander that right now. They're riding high. The story is riding high on the energy it has right now, so it's like, we got to find a reason to care about the next 6 bosses. You know what I mean? Because after that, after all that story stuff happened, you know, like they go to the restaurant. They get all happy and hungry. It's like, oh, I can't believe it. We did it. I'm so happy. And then when that happens, it's like, all right, what's next? Because after that, it's then I ended the stream there, and then because I did the test, I missed one of the questions, I think, and what I was mostly concerned with, like, do that one, and then off screen we'll start the next major story beats on that one, because after that is when they introduce the side quests, when you have the Moon Arcana guy talk about that stuff. And I was going to come back and we'll start progressing the bigger story event, because I stopped it right there before the next one happened. But let's see. But that's enough about Persona. I can see I can see why people like it, but I mostly really enjoy the fact that it's you really feel like a ragtag group of teenagers. It feels like Codename Kids Next Door, but you can take it. It's like, it's still jokey, but you can still take it seriously. I like it that way. Like, it's adults ruin everything. The kids will make things right. It's what is it? The City of Little Lamplight in Fallout. All right, that should be enough of those. I honestly forgot what Eleanor's costume, like her default one, looks like, because all I ever have her wear is Kiara's outfit because it looks really good on her. Like whenever I use her in Squad, I just forget. Oh, Oh, like, oh, that's what her costume is supposed to look like. I really don't like it. Let's upgrade her again. No, I don't need to upgrade her that way. Ding. I will say this much though. I've only played Kengoku Senkin 1. I played through that. I watched the movie, obviously, and I was I like it a lot. I just didn't. I don't think at that time when I was reading KS1, I don't know if 2 and 3 were translated yet. I hear they're very good. So it's like when I heard it's like they were releasing a new one. I think it was Kengoku Academy. Kengoku Academy. I checked that out, and I was very much did not expect what was in there. What is it? I think it's Alicia Bloodstone, the one that gets turned into a wall butt, and then it's like that was fine. Like that was like that's like par for the course, because that one feels less sci-fi than the other ones. Like they go into a school setting because I guess it's more profitable that way. But obviously it didn't do that well for him in the first place because there hasn't been a sequel since, and it's been I think almost what 10 years. No, it hasn't. It's when did those renovations get done? I think that was about 2017. I think it's 2017, 2018 when Kengoku Academy released. Because that's the same time when Senran Kagura New Link premiered as well. But I was like, oh man, this sucks. Because I think it's Eliza. She's the one who's Eliza gets her shit fucked up, and then she has to do like the she shits herself in like some sort of compromising area. She's like, you can't do that. Don't do that to my husband, please. Stuff like that. I'm like, okay. Okay, lady, you're being a little weird. Oh, I'm failing at Wii Sports Archery. Because I'm pretty sure they have the Prison Academy, not the lunchbox. It's the Prison Academy Premium box. Because I think I have that downloaded. And I have that in there. And I was like, oh, cool. Maybe that's when I'll like sit down and finally play when I start working on when I finish all the Taimanin series games. Because I want to do videos for all of those, and well, that's going to take a long ass time to do. Because next up is Taimanin Yukikaze, and that's going to be really fun to do. Well, I mean, it will be fun to do because, like, narratively, Taimanin Yukikaze is actually pretty strong. I'm not much a fan of Yukikaze herself, so it does not help there, but I do like Rinko a lot. I like Rinko because she's pretty and also stupid. I like it. I like her that. I like... It's 3? Yeah. Ew, blam! Yeah! Got him. I know they're worth it. I've read them years ago, and I enjoyed the spy aspect for the most part. That was fun. But it's now I'm older, and I mean I can understand why people like Yukikaze and Rinko, both of them, not only for like a thematic sense, but also how pretty they are. Oh, we got 2 of these. Okay. because one of the ones that actually I'm looking forward to is Taimanin Kurenai, because that is like the abuse. That is the abused. That is the violated heroine classic. That's to say the least. Like Felicia, Kurenai, and Ayame really, really get fucked up. Like they are. It is like I'm watching a Himikishi Lilia again. They are merciless towards those girls. And that's good. That's quality. That's a quality one right there. I was like, please tell me that hit. I couldn't have been that far off. Maybe it also doesn't surprise me that Rinko and Kurenai is the one that has like the least amount of fans for what I can see, because, well, Kurenai's VN didn't even get translated until very recently, from what I remember. And obviously everybody knows the scene of her, you know, having some chocolate mousse. And obviously that's one of the bad end scenes in the first place. She doesn't even actually eat it too. It's just like, you know, she's got the Asuka in trouble face, where she's looking up at whoever's insulting her and is like, I don't want to do this or I'm gonna die. Because Zol is very known for his abuse, or not abuse, it's degradation of characters. So it's very, very, it's very good for that sort of stuff. So it's very satisfying. That's why it's always very satisfying to see Ayame, Felicia, and Kurenai become meta relevant in Squad, because they get treated like absolute garbage in just about everything that they're in. Ayame is obviously not here in AT, but both Felicia and Kurenai both enjoy being incredibly strong. Like, Kurenai is just like brain dead Unga Bunga power, because all you need to do is just keep striking with her and you'll eventually win through piercing power. And obviously Felicia gets Nightfall and all of her recovery aspects as well. So she's very good. She's rock solid, to say the least. Both the Shinganji family, very good. Where's Kurenai's mom though? We need to get with Kurenai's mom. We've already got lore about her. Let's expand that universe in more ways than one. You know what I mean? I got my mint green Murasaki. Tentacle holder. Yeah. Speaking of Foxy Grandma, look at that. That's a good color. Because I don't think that's the default one that you can get. That's another one of the default ones. And look at that, Felicia arrives too. I remember I got another copy of the Blue Murasaki supporter on from the exchange, and I was like, oh, I forgot I had that in the first place, because that's another that was like the particle gaining supporter for a long time, because if you were fast enough, you could get the activation off, get an ult, and you could probably do it again if things like go really, really quickly. I mean, there's obviously no surprise there that Green Murasaki is the one that gets used, because it's just miles better. But the fun aspect of Murasaki comes from you know, just spin to win. You'll be like what is it, Whirlwind Barbarian in Diablo 3. I forget what the weapon is. It's like I think it's like some sort of dagger and greatsword combination you hold together in your main slot, and it's a Whirlwind Barb. So you gain energy from dealing damage with the weapons together, and then you have all like, and you just start doing like millions upon millions on the swirl, to say the least. Because you get like the suction ability, and you do that. It's fun. Who are the 3 strongest in PvE? It's Ragnarok. There you go. That's the beginning and end of the list. Because she's that good. I think I put it's no, it'll be Ragnarok. Murasaki's very good. And for a third one, I can't really think of one right now because those 2 are the ones that come to mind in terms of like pure power, longevity, and just ease of use in the first place. Let's see. Aina could probably be up there now because of her her weapons allowing her to just ult for days and never have to worry about getting hit. But there's still a high degree of risk with her in the first place. I can almost say Astaroth. No, Sora. Sora would be the one I'd say so. It would be Sora, Murasaki, and Ragnarok. Because all 3 of those characters I mentioned have some sort of... They have strong crowd control abilities, strong AoE power, high damage in general, and just like vomiting stuff. Murasaki also comes built in with like the good super armor, where it's like her basic stream doesn't get interrupted. Murasaki also comes with 3 different healings, and her basic and her extreme dodge skill has a 75% slow, a 50% defense shred, and everything you could ever want. It's like she is not bad in any sense of the word. Felicia is good too, but you need Nightfall for her to do that. Oh, those are good colors. Those are good colors for that. Yeah, you should go upgrade them. Go ahead. You'll certainly enjoy them. You'll enjoy Ragnarok's freeze chain and longevity. Murasaki's high damage output combined with the fact of her extremely powerful healing. Like, she's got it going on. She really knows what to do, to say the least. Cyborgs in Gosher? What could this mean? Snowstorm. There goes Sora. Now she's going to show off why she's an absolute killer in the first place. Because she doesn't ever have to be near you in the slightest. She'll just shred you to death. Like, quite literally, the moment she gets one hit on you, it's like, it's just game over. Alright, we need a loss. We need a loss so they stop getting their damn attack boosts and everything. I need you to win. I wonder what aspects they're going to put in for Maya in the first place. Because she's obviously designed to be like, you know, just this is a pure skill, classic swordsman sort of situation. But I'm like, what else could they add into her? Because they didn't show off her blue or anything like that. And I want to, she's like a sunflower. What you doing, girl? But I want to find out what they're doing for that. Because Maya herself is obviously... Well, I don't know. I haven't played 2. So it's like, does she have any special powers or anything like that that make her go like, yeah, she's going to be having like these demon capabilities behind her? Or is she just like really skilled with the sword? Like she's going to be like Brooke from One Piece, where it's like, oh, she's part of the people for this sort of thing for the most part. Oh, she's so good. She's so smart and powerful. Alright, Tokiko, that's enough. There's a lot of mystery for, at least for me, regarding her. If anything, I could probably just sit down like this weekend and like, alright, I should just go read Kengoku Senkin and get ready for it. Because I need to obviously go download it and get the video clip of the opening movie so I can put it in the video. Because I'm going to need to do that. I need to get some information about what the fuck is Maya. Oh, that's good colors for Kara. That's awesome. The silver 6-shooter look. Oh, Kara. Using her chi powers. So she's got cheese. She's got cheese powers. Ooh, cool. Nice. Nice. Good job. That was a good fight. Well, Azusa, sadly you couldn't go toe-to-toe against a legacy character, even though you are better than Asagi in certain aspects. Yeah, he's like, you shouldn't be able to touch him in the first place. You shouldn't be able to touch her in the first place. Oh, mirror match Murasaki. It's gonna be a tight one. That is a really good outfit for Emily. What is it? I think the other day I was seeing a lot of stuff like, all right, we've already got Maya on the way. When are they gonna add? What's the next character gonna be? I hate it when that happens. It's like, we just got a new character, guys. Come on. She's not even out yet. We don't even know what she is in the first place. That's always one of the more rougher situations when we find out it's like, all right, the character comes out. What's it gonna be like? I hope she's really cool. Oh no, she's mediocre to say the least. It's like, all right. That's probably where like the whole idea of like where the When people ask, where's the next one? What's the next character gonna look like? This one was bad. They gotta sound like sheep, so it's like, this one was bad. I certainly do appreciate continuing the trend of adding in older outfits to these characters. Like they have like Azuma's classic outfit, White's Taba outfit. Can we have classic Kara now? Can we have original Kara the Bloodlord come in here where she's got her like weird stockings and everything? I think that would be great. Yeah, I get that. It's just like it gives you like zero interest to like want to, you know, like what's coming up next. Just think we have 6 character releases a year. Like we have 6 characters that release every year, and then we find out one of them ends up being terrible. That's 1/6 of our year. It's like, all right, well, guess we gotta find something else to do. Guess we gotta find someone else to ask for in the coming months. Because like nobody talks about Mary anymore, that's for sure. Because she was there at the beginning of the year, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Mary! I've been so excited to see you in the game for years, and now you're playable. Wow, this is so great! I'm so happy." Oh, what? Oh, she's finally in the game? Who's the next one gonna be? Oh, Clone Yukikaze? Oh man, I've been waiting for her in the game. Remember when she was a supporter in the beginning of the game? That's really cool. Oh, she's in the game now. Oh, who's the next one gonna be? And so on and so forth. Yeah, Mary got in with a fucking monkey's paw, that's for sure. Oh. Ooh, what's this gonna be? 3rd slot Anrose. This has got to be a Crest slot 1. Oh man. Better healer, Lapis or new one. Lapis is the better healer in general, but Shizu is the better buffer for the team. So if you want raw healing, then it's Lapis. But Shizu gives a ton of other benefits besides healing. Because she has like 1 healing skill for the team and that's it. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of people out there who are just like, you know, oh my God, wow. Who's next when the character comes out, because it's not what they wanted. Because like every time that that's like the one thing I don't like about when we have the 2 fan polls a year. It's like that's what people vote for, and then when people see those results for it, they're like, oh my God, whoa, is that character gonna get added to Action Taimanin? Oh Mom, I need your credit card so I can go over there and get the new character that won on the fan poll. I've been really excited to see her in the game. But Jimmy, she's not even in the game for the most part. That's not even an official poll. What are you talking about? The people in the AT Discord were telling me all about these characters they were gonna get in. They won the poll. This is amazing. Oh, what's up, Meadows? How you been? Maybe she's the most popular Kengoku Senkin girl. I think she's up there with that for sure. She's quite popular from what I remember. More excited about the idea for Mary should just be in the game for many years at that point and fell for the meme. You're damn right. It's like, oh wow, they can do anything they want with Mary. They're just excited that she's there. No. Because it's, you know, one thing, it's like, oh boy, I got Mary. And then she turns out to be, you know, hot garbage. And it's like, oh man. There's like, I think a handful of characters during the entire time I've been making all of my videos, all the entire time I played the game, that I've legitimately felt buyer's remorse for. And I think Mary's like a top 5 pick for me. Original, no, I think the top 5 buyer remorses for Hardcorn. Number, well, not in any order. Obviously, Mary. Original Anrose. Original Noah. Where is she? Kiara. Kiara. Oh, Kiara. And Francis. Francis is another one of those for sure. Lan at least has the exploit, but anything else, it's like, man. Yeah, all those characters really made me feel like I fucked up. I am not getting anything out of this cycle. Oh, man. Who is it? Kiara is still fucking bad. Well, no, she's not bad anymore, to say the least. She's a step up from mediocre, because she manages to have a really busted ass passive, but she has to use her mom with it. Oh, stop giving me people in the 7,000s category. I need points. Man, you haven't given Anrose any affinity items? That's right. I haven't. And it's gonna fucking stay that way. It's her and Yukikaze that don't have any. Everybody else gets to like 10. Or at least close. I think Anrose is pretty, but I don't exactly care for her. That's the long and the short of it. It's like she can get it, but then it's like I'm leaving afterwards, you know what I mean? Oh, perfect. That'll give me a nice loss. Mary is also a very uninteresting gal. She hasn't got that much going on, to say the least. It's like they give her a little bit more characterization in Squad, and obviously it's also most of her characterization is in Taba and RBGX. So if you didn't play those and you first started here and everybody's talking about who's this Mary character, it makes you wonder, like, what the hell are they talking about? These guys sound insane. Sometimes they are, but it just makes you wonder, like, okay, that's cool. She's just a nice girl with big boobs. We already have nice girl with big boobs over here. What's the difference with her? Why do I not use Anrose? I don't like her. That's just it. No, Tokiko is the one that's like, I absolutely despise her. Anrose is just like, I am like, she's pretty, but it's like, okay. Delanor! Oh, Delanor from Umineko. Hello. Delanor A. Knox. Dude, if Blue Mary got in the game, I'd fucking nut. It'd be great. I love Blue Mary. Get the Klingon fighters. Not King of Fighters, Klingon fighters. The ones from Star Trek. Anrose, though, started off initially as very poor. She is the only paid character, like, permanently you have to use cash for her. And for many, many years, she was pretty bad. You'd have to fight very hard just to get anything going with her. And everybody was like, you know, it was Cope City for the longest time. And it's until she got her renewal, which she rightfully deserved, and now she's just very strong. I don't know how else to put it. I just don't like her. Mary was a 100% exercise in frustration. I could not get anything valuable out of her in the first place. I've tried a lot. I think I spent my entire week just like getting pissed off and frustrated. So I was trying to record some stuff, make the script and everything, and I was like, I can't do this. I hate playing as her. I can't say anything nice. I can't bring anything different to the table with her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. If there's any like semblance of a character being awful or bad, it's when I don't make anything for them. Coom Eternal will fight you. And when I don't make anything for her, it's just that there's nothing there. I remember Mary. No, there are two other characters that I have not made a video for focus stuff. It is Yukikaze and Nagi. When Nagi released, I wanted to spend Christmas with my family and do all that, so I just didn't bother at that point. It was probably a bad idea to do that because Nagi needed a video like that because she was strong then and she's still strong now. She just needs the exposure that those give. Obviously, if I was under contract to do those, well, I wouldn't be having a job. Or at least be getting paid to do those. Like, I don't want to do Yukikaze's because it's like, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of her. So it's not a big, no skin off my bones. I do enjoy a good Anthony Fantano video. When I was really, really into Death Grips, he reviewed Ex-Military, and I was just like, when you're a little dumb little teenager, and I was like, no, he can't say that about Ex-Military. That's like my favorite album ever. And then I think I watched it a few years ago again, and I was just like, no, he's right. He's right about some things, but it's just like, it came from a place, man. You just got to understand it. Because I really enjoy Death Grips. It's one of my favorite bands. I love my MC ride and just, going out there and belting out a fat one. It's just like, I close my eyes and seize it. I am the beast I worship. Because I associate Death Grips very, very heavily with Dark Souls. Because I was listening to that and I was listening to Death Grips and Dark Souls a lot. Because I remember, what is it? When Dark Souls 3 released, I was, I think it was like a month after it was playing, a month after it came out. I think they finally released Death Grips as like a N-Words on the Moon. That released at that point. I liked that. That was a good album. That was also the point where I realized, maybe it isn't as good. Maybe they aren't as good as I think. They just came in, the album came in at a time in your life when it's like you really need that high energy situation. Because I have the vinyl for Ex-Military and the Money Store, and I also have the CD for it, as the CDs for them as well, because I used to listen to them in my truck a lot. Oh, look at that, reminiscing about old times. Oh, jeez, get out of here. BB, because the BB stands for big boobs. Let's try it. Because I think the most, Mary specifically, when I was doing her stuff, I was, I want to play a character, I want to play a beat 'em up game that I don't feel, that rewards you for learning the game itself, and not just having like a bunch of like stats behind it, so you can just, you know, blaze through the game. I think that entire month of January when Mary released, I was like, I don't want to fucking play this. So what I ended up doing was, I started playing a lot of God Hand, and I was like, it's very fun, but it's extremely frustrating. I eventually completed the game deathless on normal, and that was really, really fucking hard. That was I can only imagine, that's a game where I need to spend like another like 150 hours just to really get everything down. Because like my one thing with that game was like, I'm sitting there like, I come home every day and I keep working on, you know, like making progress in it until I got good enough to where I can, you know, there were many resets so I could actually, you know, have 0 deaths at the end of the game. But I'm like, man, that's a game where I would go to sleep like mentally tired, or I'd have a headache, because it's it asks a lot of you. You need to learn a lot of patterns. All right, we have 7,000 points. That's what I was looking for. Let's go over here to total fucking shit. Miss Titchester. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. When you came and you saw and you left me. Oh, Quagmire. Fastest shot. Bulleto Dansu. She needs that. Where is the blue one? There it is, Lan. I do enjoy a lot of those like older beat 'em ups, to say the least. They're nice, simple, and straightforward. You just go in there and just start doing damage. Give them the ass whooping of a century. That's all they need for the most part. Oh, that's right, we have this. We have the good costume now. What? Oh, that's right, it's in my inventory. Where is it? There it is. Overflowing passion. Overflowing more than one way, to say the least. Let's clean out our... Let's clean it... Let's be like that Eminem song. I'm cleaning out my closet. Did you grow a centimeter taller? Absolutely not. How old is Aina supposed to be in the first place? She's supposed to be like, what, in her mid-20s? She's like Naraku from Senran Kagura. Oh, that's right. Now I finally have 5 years worth of logins. So I got my Murasaki the Undying. 5. Count 'em, 5. She's adult. She's adult woman. That's what she is. Ah, damn it. They gave me 4 of those? Oh, well. Aquaterrarium. I wonder if we could use like the fish bowl as like one of as a Kiara weapon or something. Give him the fish bowl. Squeezing my butt cheeks. Oh man, I can only imagine just how much gold it's going to take to like level up these weapons from like UR to LR. That's gonna be a doozy. You can acquire a random reward. What does it go up to? It goes all the way up to New Year Kaoru. Ooh, cool. This is good stuff. Does it have? It's got fur. It's got Hebiko. Fuma Amane. See the LA. I'll just go to the gacha real quick. Something I've neglected for a long time is the rotation gacha. The rotation gacha is obviously a place where, you know, you can get specific characters, weapons, and everything like that. Because doing it from normal pickup or the limited banners and stuff like that, you'll never get a character's weapon in the first place. This becomes more and more valuable as time has went on. It really has. Because it's like, you go over here to, yeah, we're going to be going like Weapon Series 5. They're now 2 people will share and then 3 people will share. Nobody shares with Noah yet, so thankfully it's a bit easier to get those. But like, look at this, less than a quarter of a percent. It's gonna be like a less than a quarter of a percent now to do it. I don't think they gave a specific gacha. I didn't see like a specific gacha weapon for Maya, so it makes me wonder, like, is that gonna happen? Are they gonna give her one? Because that'd be pretty rad. That'd be pretty cool. Real cool even. Everybody got their stuff equipped. Everybody ready to go to school? See, now you can take your pants off. Alright, time to get my video age restricted. Let's put some color in those cheeks. So red is our primary. Green is the secondary, blue is for accessories. No, I don't want to spend that many gems for the reset. It's not worth it, ever. I mean, they keep giving these like rotation tickets in the first place. Those rotation coins are like they hand them out like candy. Because I think at one point I spent all of them to try to get like to get gear for like to max out all of Foxy Grandma's stuff. So if I didn't do that, I think I would have like 650 of those right now. Because I don't need to do it. Now she already has orange built into her. Oh, cool, purple. Purple. Goodness gracious, she's enormous. She's huge. Oh, that's good. Those are good colors. See this, but this is what we don't put you in there for. Keep the hat stays on. Her body is like just not prepared to handle all of that stuff. She's got too much happening. Look, we take her glasses off. It's like a Clark Kent situation. It's like, oh, Superwoman, did you see where Shizuru went? Oh man, I hope she can help us out here with my homework. And then she just puts the glasses on. It's like a Clark Kent moment right there. It's like, oh my god. What do I think? I don't think very much. Rebellious. She's got her stuff. Cool. We'll do that. You've got a wondrous craving for milk. Okay, girls, go get her. Oh yeah, last night I opened the cabinet under the sink to get like a trash bag. Oops, I forgot I fucked that up. I opened the trash bag. I opened the cupboard to get a trash bag, and the first thing I see is like a hornet. Like a hornet is sitting on top of a box, and just doing his thing, just sitting there and just like, you know, looking at me. So I'm like, oh, cool, that's nice. So the first thing I do is like I go put on some gloves, and then I go grab the hornet, and it stings me through the gloves. And I feel it in my thumb. I'm like, ah, damn it, that hurt. And I was like, So I switch hands because it doesn't feel good. So then it's like, and then the moment it's like I can feel them struggling to get out of my fingers. So then I go out there and just throw them outside. But then when I go back in, I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is just like Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm fighting the pain, but for real. The pain, the pain. And when I threw him out there, I'm like, and I was like, go my brothers, Tommy gun. It's great. Because it's not very often I see hornets. Because it made me wonder, like, what's going on? Why am I seeing hornets under the sink? They do not need to be there. They shouldn't be there in the first place. Which is another big question for me. Because this wasn't like any, like, you know, that's not like a baby one either. This is like a full-size motherfucker right there. I was like, okay, this is pissing me off. They are feisty little guys, though. Everybody says, like, oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Like, it didn't even actually hurt that much. I think I got, like, a little bit of swelling there on my thumb, but it went away later on. Thank God I'm not allergic to those guys. Good grief, she's enormous. 73k. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. I think she's missing a supporter. Oh, I know why. Because I put, we don't need falling lanterns, we need, it's not Shrine Maiden's Prayer. There it is. Snare. That also just goes to show how much of a difference it makes in terms of, like, keeping your enemies still. I'm like, I have 130,000 point deficit because I'm missing too much. One thing I do wonder about, though, with what is it called? When we go to LR rarity, what's going to happen to my enchantment stuff? Because they didn't show what happens to enchantments when you ascend them in the first place. Well, when you have the next level of forging, because I imagine it's like, you know, like previously how it was, where they just stay there. They should stay. I really hope so. That reminds me, I need to pick up some. Actually, let me check this. No, we'll do relay first, because what I'm wondering is, where do because when I put the plus marks, when I enchant Ragnarok weapons, does she use blue? Because she should, because they're Ingrid's weapons. They're based off of her stuff. Oh, what's going on there, Master? How you been? Now we're just talking about some stuff. Maya is going to be certainly a pretty exciting time. She's not going to be bad, but it's like, hopefully she's the best thing that's happened to us since sliced bread. And of course we got Cool Mom on the case. Let's go to... But no, I'm just looking over here to find out, does Ragnarok use enchant stuff? Yes, she does. She uses blue. So that means I need to start making, I need to make some Jimmy Neutrons and start progressing on those, because it'll be worth doing. Because Maya's going to be a red character, so I'll need to make those too. But I also need to upgrade her weapon when it comes out, because that weekend I want to do we'll get a weapon to LR. We'll at least get one. I'm sure I have enough to do multiple, but I need to plan for the long lead time for these crafting things. Who knows? Maybe I can just like, no, you have to craft the LR rarity one, and you need to farm the other rarity stuff. It's peaceful. I'm breathing life energy. She's crazy. She's crazy, everybody. She's scary. She's a scary lady. I mean, LR materials is doable for the most part. It's just gonna be a nuisance to say the least. Let's see. Did it show what her friend costume is gonna be, or if she's even gonna get one? Because it makes you wonder, like, is she gonna share with anyone? Is she gonna get a cool costume for that stuff in the first place? Oh wow, I could just make this without even having to make other materials. Scorching Unmyoji. Which one's that? Oh, that's the one she shares with her. That's the one she shares with her sister. What did Kara have? Oh, that's right. She has with Marika. Blizzaga Phantom. Oh, let's go to 4. So I need UR weapon stuff. Let's go to advanced enchantment. Let's make 60 of them. It'll take 11 hours, but it'll be worth it. Because I think, what did they say? It drops from the expert versions of the quests and also secret quest as well. I wish I could select more than 12. Be pretty cool if you did. You'd be pretty cool if you let me select more than, 2. She shares with Sakura. It's their official Taimanin suit. Sakura's suit with leggings. What a person to share with. Because that's not what I would have expected, to say the least. She's so huge she can't even put her arms in front of her chest together. Because I don't think they showed that in the video about, like, okay, here's her costumes, cool. Okay, cool original Taimanin outfits, but Maya gets hand-me-downs. Why Sakura? Why specifically Sakura of all people to get those kind of outfits in the first place? That's something I don't really understand. Because it's like Sakura of all people is like, you'd think like, oh, it'll be like for Asagi or like someone else. No, it's the other sister. Why? I mean, if they're gonna be like, if you're gonna go off of that aspect where it's like they both have the same artist, it's obviously, you know, Kagamo. There are so many other characters they could have picked for, you know, youthful girl, youthful Taimanin than that. It's like, do they have to pick Sakura? Is it because it's just like it's easy or something? Because Alicia, she doesn't have anything like that. It's nowhere even close. Alicia Viewstream, I give up. They don't even know what to call her. Go get him, White. Yeah, baby. Oh, you missed? What a surprise. Come on, Cameron Diaz. Show him what you got, baby. This does also make me think about like just how many characters that Kagami has in the game in the first place. I think it's Kagami has like the single highest character count like in AT itself. Shit, I would even prefer if like Tokiko got like the outfit choice in the first place, because it's like it's different than, you know, like the classic legacy character Sakura Igawa, not her sister, but Sakura of all people. Do all young Taimanin characters all the roads that lead from youthful young character lead back to Sakura? Is that the basis for each one of them? Like you have older adult female lead character, and then you have youthful younger character. Let's see, we'll use Sakura. Let's get her that bitchin' beach outfit that I always really like to use. Oh, that one's perfect. I remember this because they make it iridescent. I was like, I'm impressed, girl. I'm impressed. Impressed with the breast. That brain flare. Wow, I cannot pronounce it. That brain flare lolly. Oh, Masher, did you hear what happened with Blue Archive? Their whole changing the system of roles to be like, you know, Hoyo style. That was cool. That totally wasn't a bunch of shit. They managed to ruin Gehenna Summer with it. The first new Satsuki content we get in the first place, and also stuff for Gehenna. They just say like, nah, fuck you. I see a lot of art using, obviously, because they use, what is it called? They certainly use the sisters' art for certain. Yukikaze's art, well, Yukikaze's one does show up a lot as well, but I think, what is it? Asagi's original outfit is the one that's like you want to go when you go for that's the outfit you go when you want to make for like the nostalgic connection, but Sakura is the one for people who like care about the series. But everybody also uses like, you know, it's like, oh, darn it. They always use. They don't ever use her TA3 outfit. They always use the one from 1 and 2. I'm like, I want TA3 Sakura. I want it when she finally becomes like she comes into her own, and she really, you know, understands how to use her shadow animals and everything. Exactly. Like they folded fast when they got the rewards, and it was really shitty. Because I hate it when that happens. It's like now we have to go forward with that stuff in the first place. I'm like, what are you talking about? Ugh. Now in the English server, it's like, all right, I don't want to do much anything with it anymore. I'll find my other ways to save and get resources that way, because like, god damn it. Because now it's gonna be like, oh boy, Rio's gonna get a new costume or something, or another alt that I want to pick up. Oops, guess you better. And it's like, and like, or Himari, or Kisaki's gonna get hers, and it's gonna, and then after that we're gonna have Gehenna Summer active, and that'll be the last time we have any sort of chance to pick up anything like that. Sucks so much shit. It is a mature look. It's designed. It's supposed to be when Sakura finally grows up to be a strong contender to work with her sister and everything. She's not a burden anymore. She gets to finally be on her own and be strong. Same thing with Murasaki as well. She gets to be providing a. They get to be partners, and they're more than just you know, young immature girls. They're strong enough to hold their own against an ever-growing threat. I literally cannot wait to get to TA3 in the retrospective, but we have to get through Taimanin Yukikaze first. There we go. Time for Challenge Arena. This week, obviously, we've got 3 characters for Challenge Arena. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to play on Lena because I love playing Lena. She's a very, very fun character, and she's also extremely strong. It's been a while since we've had a week where people are scoring in the 250 range, so it's like, it's pretty nuts. I think this guy's a little sus about it. It's 268k. He must be doing something right, because it's 234,000. It's pretty nuts. Because scoring a 147 on that one, that was great. That was awesome. So we'll show you what what Lena's supposed to look like. She's not a burden anymore. Coral Sword Dance. You don't even really want to use Coral Sword Dance for this though, because it kills the enemies too quickly. Because she has Cherry Blossom Frenzy, which is good, because this is the thing that's like what's going to gain you the most particles the fastest. And because Tempest Lena is the one that uses all of her shit in the first place to say, okay, congratulations, you managed to use a skill, now you get the cooldown reduced and it uses your particles. Because she also has her attack doubler that gives her a ton of particles, so she's really got it going on this week in terms of like particle charge. You can double, maybe even triple ult to say the least. Because it's also very RNG reliant on having your Psychic proc, because have a 10% chance to restore particles by 10 when using skills, and your skill damage will increase by a lot. So the whole goal is to not kill your enemies, but to just get as much out of them while you still can. So let's show what that looks like. Alright, that's a reset. I fucked up the extreme dodge, and it's like, oh, she plants it on her locate. Well, no, she does it the right way, where it's plants on her current location instead of where she previously did it. Well, I mean, it's also challenge mode is the only place where some of these people can use them in the first place. I gotta tell you this much. I didn't get Lena on her limited supporter when she came out. Because I have, like, I think one copy and that's it. Because, frankly, it's not... She is very much outclassed by Classic Lan. And it's there's no reason to not use her over anything else. Shazoom! Got some overkill bonus right there. This is actually a pretty poor run. See, that's the worst thing about it, is like now that enemies are starting to die. I don't want them to die. Yes, we're fishing for the ult. Because you need to get 2 of them to surpass 100,000 points. Alright, this is too bad of a run. They all started to die. Because we need to get, like, on waves 2 and 3, you need to pick up at least like 2 to 3 particles on them, which is already a pretty tall ask in the first place to even get 2. 3 is like the most optimal situation. Kaboom! There we go. Love to see it. Give me the points. Now feed me the rock. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. We got a Psycho proc out of it, which is fucking great. Good, now we're ready for it. Okay, everybody. Time to eat! Beautiful. That's probably going to be like at least 120,000. Oh, yes, that's fucking what I'm talking about. There we go, baby. That's good. Surpassed my own record live on stream. There we go. That's good. Thank you, Lena. That's why you're the best. That's why she's the goated. That's why she's the fucking goat right there. People don't like her because she's too kiddish or childish. Nah. That's why she's the best. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep her down. So now we have to deal with Mary. Clone Yukikaze is gonna be cool because it's her melee version. Mary's gonna be terrible. What's up, Aaron? What's up there, Aaron? This is also Blue Mary though, so we can show off the cool stuff you can do with that. Lan last week was terrible though, because she's in blue, which is the only redeemable color for her. But it was also, if you let go of the attack button, she will never attack again because she was just too slow. I think she came with Antlion Pit from what I remember. All right, let's remember how Mary works. Okay, she has the fist, Thunder Shoulder, her finisher, and shit snakes. Okay. I missed the input. God damn it. Everybody's favorite girl failure, Taimanin. Got the shit snake boost. Yeah, now everybody can see Mary for what she's actually worth. You need this weapon to actually make her, like, you know, usable. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? You have to do this in the first place. This is probably going to be like a 90k points. We ulted one time though, which is... Oh, 125,000. That's... Okay. We probably got some pretty good overkills from the shit snakes then. Because I think everybody's scoring at least what this is, 182. So this is melee Yukaze. Because I only ever really use blue and green with her, because green is just the most fun. Oh, this is the suction one. Because she doesn't have a lot of overkill skills besides her red. Zip zap, lightning waltz. Okay, that's the finisher. Well, that's the skill damage version. You have to be careful with that. Because she hits too hard. Ah, damn it. No! She's a fucking race car. She does... Yukikaze, you're doing too much damage. Stop kill them slower. God damn it, girl. Kill them slower. Thank you. Thank you for getting me out of the animation. I'm very happy about that. Oh, that sucked. That was terrible. That's probably going to be at least like a 71,000 point run. Like we got one ult off and that's it. Even then it was low overkill. I don't even know how these... I don't know how these fucking points work, man. Well, we scored really good with Mary. Much higher than I expected. Let's try to improve with the clone Yukikismo over here. See just how much of a difference it'll make. See, that's like the one reason I don't like using those suction skills, because they last way too long for what they're worth. So she ends up getting caught out and like gets fucked up for some stupid reason. She's so fast, she's a freaking race car. Because we're only on challenge mode today. It's like Because honestly, it's like we'll probably cut it short after this. There's not too much happening this week since today was just our newsletter. Dang, I didn't get the overkill on the boss. Yeah, that's 90k. I like Clone Yukikaze. Well, I only like her green for the most part because it's like, I love that I love the death race. Just go over there like, just wipe them off the face of the map. Clan missions is going to be a good one to say the least, because that's going to be a nice time for all the rest of us. Well, there'll finally be something to do in the clans besides just log in every day and like like donate resources. I don't understand why it took him so long to get that implemented in the first place. Who knows, maybe they were having trouble integrating the like network features or something. Well, I mean, I have it already. It's called Grandma's Boys. Like the movie. Oh, don't let him get up. Don't give him his jacket. 88, 143. They're getting worse and worse. Oh, they're getting worse and worse. They can't do nothing about it. Mary's, though, I was very surprised to hit 125, but I should have expected it because she's packing her package weapon, because she's got the boost for that, and then she has the critical damage explosion as well. Because they don't track it. There we go. Let's go over to Grandma's Boys. I need to start putting out the information for that again. It's there you go. You can go copy down my ID. Yeah, it's Grandma's Boy. It's a funny comedy movie. We're at 18 of 30 people. Really cool. Yeah, it's a really funny movie. I like it a lot. So I thought it was like, oh, that's perfect. We're gonna name our clan after, you know, Foxy Grandma. Yep, we've been active since the first day we've had clans, and then because also we have active right now, all that stuff. I need to actually appoint the sub leaders to add a submaster. It's like I have 2 of those, but I really need to add people in there for that, because like that way we can have stuff 24 hours a day, and in other cases like I don't have to do them all the time, because the only time I can do it myself is when I come home from work, and that's usually like midnight my time, and most people aren't on at that point. Say who is not logged in. Well, in terms for movies, for me, like last week, well, early on Thursday, I watched Kagemusha, which is like a historical movie that was like, it's an Akira Kurosawa movie. It's about the warring states of Japan, and it's like, you know, this guy has to be like the imposter for I forget what his name is. But he did that, and I was like, that's pretty cool. It's kind of a dry movie, because it's less about like fantastical historical battles, and more about the character development of this man who had to become like, you know, that guy to impersonate this ruler or whatever it is, so he can trick the troops and to trick his enemies and everything like that. But no, we are an active clan. Grandma's Boys is very active. We obviously have 12 spots open, probably going to be 13 spots when I get rid of the last guy who hasn't logged in for 70 days. But we've got the space. ID 1.130001. Easy to remember, easy to write down. You got it, baby. But it's very worthwhile to join because I'm going to need all the help I can get because I can't do it alone, and I know you can't either because Taimanins together are stronger. And of course, we got to get that Foxy Grandma swag in there just to show off how it works. Because like we have our buffs active. I've got all my facilities ready. And then we have hey, oh yeah, I remember this guy asked me like specifically to join because it's because a lot of them have actually been in. Because I remember it's a 10-1 of 24. Because it's yeah, wow, I can hardly believe that because it's like it's been almost 2 years since they added that in, and they've been talking about that feature since it got in there in the first place. I was very surprised. It's like it's taken this long. They effectively only added stuff in within like once a year. It is good to see. It is good to see though that most of the people who have been here since the beginning have worked hard and logged in. I really appreciate that. Even some of these people I don't remember or don't know. It's like you guys are working hard. We're a simple clan. We're not exactly going to be like the most competitive thing in the world, but it's like I really would appreciate if you donate, and obviously you'll be featured here on the stream. Because who doesn't want to be featured by someone who has plays the game a lot? I appreciate it. Oh, you've never seen the original RoboCop? You really should. It's worth it. It's really great. Because there's 3 RoboCops movies, so it's like you gotta check it out, man. It's worth it. Let's see, what's our club pass looking like? When does that restart? In the beginning of the month, so next week. What is this? Oh, this is on points. Rank 1, ugh. What even is this? Weekly combined attribution of all club members? What is that? Does that show anywhere? Club attribution points. Well, that's the total amount. You need to leave your current club and you can't join a new club for 24 hours. So when that cooldown is up, you can join a new one. I mean, it's like, I think it's, you can't leave your club or anything like that. I don't know, because obviously I've only ever had Grandma's Boys and that's it. I mean, that 4:31 in the morning, Jesus. Yeah, it's just wait a day. It's the same thing when you kick people out of the clan. You can't kick another person out for another day. It's that way, so it's like you can't have the sub member, whoever like steals your account, kick out all the members immediately and steal your resources. It's a logistical maneuver, I guess. It's not exactly my favorite because there's it took me a while. It took like slightly a week to do it because there's people who haven't logged in for like 100 something days, and I'm like, okay, I can't really have you in there anymore. Sorry, not sorry, but we gotta do it. I mean, while we're at it, let's go check out Cool Mom's new costume. Obviously, it's Frozen Summer Ragnarok. She's wearing nothing at all and looks great doing it. Is it to my liking? Yes, it is. So obviously this is a bit different compared to past costumes in the first place. She's got great details on the armbands, and it's like this very good shading definition around there. Like you can tell you can actually see it compress into her skin. It's very good. I'm glad you can find Grandma's Boys because it's a very unique name. You can't miss it. She got the side tie situation on there. It's a good look. See, look at that. Some people have actually modified her to be like even more tan than her daughter. It's very good. It's a classic look. It goes across the chest. You can actually see where it's where it becomes a 3D object and it goes across there. It's like a simple plane that they stretch across there in the first place because this is part of the texture. Because it doesn't actually provide any sort of like definition on there. It does show it as squeezing into the skin, which is good. I wish they had like more details and stuff like that, because she will eventually get into Taimanin squad, and I want to see what her outfit looks like there. I wonder what the Android version of this skin looks like, because this is crazy. Because it's like she'd be effectively just wearing like a whole bodysuit and everything like that. She slowly starts to wear less and less clothes, like, all the time. Look, she's got shoes. Can you believe it? She wears those things in the first place. And she's got ears, too. Can you believe that? She heard that. She really appreciates the compliments, everybody. She doesn't have to hide her horns. They're a part of her. Oh yeah, during the video that showcases Maya, they left in the sound effect when you hit like when you go to an outfit and select a pose or something. They left that in there, and it's so incredibly loud. Like they didn't need to do that, and it's like, God damn it, you didn't really just have to just blow my ears out when that happened, because I was watching it the other day. I'm like, well, that's cool. And it's like click, and you can hear it's like beep, and then she just starts saying her lines. I'm like, this is you. Why? Wears a bodysuit under her bikini. Well, of course, she's cold. She's got to wear it. See, everybody loves Cool Mom. She just wears like the most basic. Here's the best thing about her swimsuit in the first place. It's not like this. I love Asagi. I really do. She's my favorite character in the whole series. But they gave her like the classic gotcha swimsuit, where it's like, you know, it's got the cool look and everything like that, fun accessories, but she gets to wear a sarong and like another like some other stuff as well. Like she gets the hat, the little the chrysanthemum, and her hair gets pulled back and stuff like that. I was like, does she ever get to take that off? Other characters do, but you can certainly tell the age from compared to something like Ragnarok, where it's like we go to Asagi's outfit, a very another older outfit as well, and the textures for the metal pieces are just, you know, they're muddy and they're distorted and everything. I'm like, goodness gracious. And then it's like it's all over the place. It's a very bad look on her when it traditionally should be it should be very good. Makes me sad. They're not supposed to be treating their big money maker character this way. But obviously, that's like one of the best examples to show how far we've come on just even the texturing in the first place. No more compression. The most simplest character ever. She just gets to wear the top and the bottoms and everything like that. They could have made this in a day, and that's it. Which bikini? Like, Asagi has many, because she's been in many bad situations. On the beach. And Nage's is very good too. They clean up their texture work, which is very, very appreciative. I appreciate that a lot. No more compressed JPEGs. Everybody gets to, when you get to wear less clothes and you have less going on, you get fun stuff like this. Because Mirabelle has the same situation too. Get squad leader's day off. Can I get an oorah? Throw it back. Do we have any slingshotters? I think we do. Because I would say, I think we do actually have a slingshot. One person may have it. Maybe like an Oboro situation. No, Oboro doesn't have it. She just actually got her first one in the first place. Yeah, she just got the regular one. Because it's like Sakura has her one piece, Rinko has hers, Suze, Shiranui has that. Look like they're wearing granny panties. Asuka's is like a 100% a granny panty situation. She's so sassy. She's so sassy. Sassy robot. Noah of all people gets a costume. She's so short. No, it's not loaded into the game yet. That's right. They're giving Noah new content, so that means she's got to be having something soon. Rin doesn't. I remember that. Boy, she has a lot of limited stuff. Nope, she has that. She has like this 3/4 censored outfit situation, which is like, it's weird. Anrose doesn't. Shisui doesn't. Hibiko does not. Lena doesn't. I don't think Francis has it. Hers is like the closest one to it. Like if you took off like the whatchamahoosit, the centerpiece on there, that would probably be it. But well, that doesn't work out that way. She has so many limited costumes for a character who's absolutely fucking garbage. Why do they do that to you? My big fat Oni. They didn't have to do that. But yeah, here we are. Wait a minute. We got M. Bison Lan. No, she's a one piece. But I was looking at that, I'm like, did they like not cut her out of the background like cleanly? A lot of the characters have that actually, huh? Does Lapis have it? No. No, she doesn't. Oni Mahoney. Oh no, now remembering like fucking they have Oni Plays drama now. I'm like, what is this? What is this ridiculous shit we have going on? Bro's like, post that Oni Plays clip. I'm like, nah. Nope, Ingrid doesn't have hers either. Looks like there's no slingshot. There's no slingshot bikini situation going on. Well, there we go. I guess that's the next costume that needs to get in the game. That's probably going to be for next year. Like, they'll give that to fucking Maya. Because they certainly aren't afraid to give new costumes to price-locked characters. They're brave for that one. It's brazen. like, oh, terrible. Alright, though, that's going to be it for today. We're keeping it simple for the most part, as I really want to, you know, because next week we've got big, and I'm talking big things coming. We got to start off PAWGust with the White Girl Special, which is, of course, Maya Cordelia. We'll be having a video for that one, and we'll be having a nice stream for that, too, because there's going to be a lot going on for the big lady herself. Our first character from Kengoku Senkin, and it's gonna be a great one. I'm happy to see her, and hopefully she's gonna be something that makes me happy too. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming by. It's gonna be a great big one next week, so don't forget to tune in. Because when I tell you, I mean it too. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe, because we got something big coming along. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.